I was doing research on invertebrates, so doing research primarily on centipedes, scorpions, tarantulas, looking at the different diagnostics that we can use to try to diagnose disease in these animals, and then different uses that we can use them for as alternatives to mammals. And so, we needed to house these animals, and we, had a variety of different types of caging to use, but we had Optimouse cages, which, are excellent and very nice equipment. So, we thought, hey, let's see if they work. And so we housed a variety of species. We housed small-bodied and large-bodied spiders, tarantulas, scorpions, centipedes, praying mantis, so a variety of different invertebrates. And the ACS cages worked really well. The main reason why we used them over some of the other ones was because of the lids snap on. Not a lot of the other makers that we had snap-on lids. Also, the filters fit in really nicely, and we were kind of unsure how a ventilated rack would work. And we actually even had the water hooked up to it too. And sure enough, the animals would go, and some of them had learned how to use the lixit invertebrates, which was pretty amazing in itself. They learned to use the lixit, and they would even use the food hopper as enrichment to climb on. And it ended up being a really great cage for the species that we had, and they all did really well. We measured airflow, and we measured humidity, and it was all perfect within the ranges for those species. And the research ended up going very well. We discovered new methods of anesthesia for these animals. They recovered really well in the cages, so we found new anesthetics, which one's best, and a lot about their health and their diagnostics that we can do to try to use them as a model, and also be able to see if they're sick and run tests that we need to do on them. One of the benefits that I didn't realize we were going to do is that they really liked the food hopper. Some of the different species would actually, the scorpions like to sit on top of it. The tarantulas like to hold on to the side of it and kind of stick to the side. And then the centipedes would even weave themselves through it. And they really like to kind of use it as enrichment to kind of snake through the food hopper. So that was pretty unexpected. These are all terrestrial arthropods, so it's not a whole lot of research being done on terrestrial arthropods, but there's a lot that we can learn from them, and there's a lot of things that they can be used for that we use mammals for right now. And so, being able to know more about them and know more about how to take care of them and how to house them and everything like that, then we can potentially use them as a substitute for mammals in some types of research.